The guy was carrying the team on his shoulders. Fantastic leadership. Great goals being scored. How many goals has Haaland scored at the World Cup? Look at your confidence.
He has taken everything.
What did I say?
Why do Champions League? Why do Premier League?
Welcome to another exciting edition of V.A.R SPORTS XTRA here live on Studios 2 TV. How are you doing? I hope you're good. If you see me seated, you know I'm your host, Grandmaster, about to bring you what is trending, what is disturbing your mind. Seated with my panelists to dissect what is going on in your world of football. Yes, I have with me great football minds in the studios. Stick and stay with me. I'll be right back after the commercial break to tell you what I have for you today on my plate. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back.
Breakthrough for Manchester City. One man's missile ball coming up with smiling. Oh! Just slipped it.
Welcome back from the commercial break. I hear say boys really they bleed. Wow, which boys did they bleed? I'm not gonna mention anybody in team name, but we know say if it's some team where they wear blue. Where they England, if them they bleed. I beg you, plenty teams they wear blue for England. Man City they wear, Brighton they wear. I don't want to mention any name. Make I tell you the people I get with me for the studio inside. Recently, you go Saudi Arabia, you go help them make their scout. It be because of Cristiano Ronaldo, he joined the Saudi Pro League. Through an influence, we see say Neymar go there, Brozovic go there, Malcolm go there. Plenty players for Europe they run go Saudi Arabia. None other than the great man himself, Richardo.
What's up?
Richardo.
What's up?
I get some player from my neighborhood inside. I won't make it go Saudi Arabia go play ball. It name be big deal that's there.
Make it come.
Make it come. Thank you, big man. I know what you can do. My second panelist in the building. It gets links to the Right to Dream Academy. It being help Ghana where we unearth talents like Ernest Nyama, Kamaldeen Suleiman, Fatau Ishawaku, Mohamed Starboy Kudus. Big deal, big name when it comes to the Ghanaian football terrain. Mr. Jerry.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for coming.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Mr. Jerry, why you make very solemn like that? And they give the accolades, people go think say what are they talk? I don't know what are they talk.
You will make people
I don't
want the pressure.
I understand. I know what you can do. I understand.
Yeah. Because as I speak now, some guys they disturb me. They won't make I give them links. So as you talk,
maybe they hold on to their own. You work with Right to Dream Academy.
Yeah.
So we pay pressure.
Pressure. Maybe you wait for who Saudi guy.
You there
Oh, they will.
But before I proceed, I mean. Let's not joke at all. The Right to Dream Academy is doing a fantastic job for Ghana football.
Yeah.
It's one of the academies that we have mentioned several times that I think the Ghanaian government should invest some capital into their main budget because the Right to Dream Academy has changed the face of Ghanaian football.
Yeah.
If you think they like, go check Ghana football, watch the match against Central African Republic and Liberia, then you will understand what they tell you proper.
Yeah.
Make we proceed. Ghana was in a friendly match against Liberia on Tuesday. Ghana was in a friendly match against Liberia. International friendlies, yes. Ghana 3, Liberia 1. On the score sheet, we have Ernest Nyama, Mohamed Starboy Kudus, the one who can't stop scoring for Ghana. Jordan Ayew. What was your take on that very match? Do you think it was a needed friendly match or we chose a Nino to play against? Well,
I think it was a good exercise because
exercise.
Yeah, it's a good exercise. Because they are still trying to build a team, and a national team. We are not going to get a national team for 20 days to train together. You see, so any opportunity that you get, you have to utilize it. Playing these friendly matches, and it doesn't matter the team you are playing against. You just want to see your some formations and tactics going into the near future. So I think it was a very good exercise, and though the pitch wasn't the best, the boys they did well. They did their best, and it was a good game. At least since Greece took over. This is the first time we won more than three goals, more than 2 goals. Yeah. So yeah. So and he made a statement of, I think, after the match. He said you can't get Black Star players to train like 5 days. You understand? So we shouldn't. If you want to get the best out of them, they need to be playing together.
Definitely.
You get it? So I think they just took opportunity of the FIFA days and then
the
friendlies. Yeah. So it was a good exercise.
Brian Shadow, what's your take on that very much? Ghana versus Liberia. Ghana 3-1 on the day.
Yeah, it was a very good match. We didn't have enough time to train. So I think this was a training match for us to get to know the players very well and for them to form a very good team. So I think it's a very good idea. Maybe if we had about 2 or 3 matches before the starting of the league, it would have helped us a lot, because we need more time to build our national team. I think they came a day or 2 before we played the
Central African Republic match. Yeah.
It wasn't the best way, but we managed to win the game. If we lost that game, it would have been a disaster for us, because we didn't train well. They did not have enough time to rest and all that, but they managed to win. So congratulations to the team.
Definitely. I have read on some various social media platforms, Antoine Semenyo, Inaki Williams. We have seen both of them in you. But when it comes to the contribution to the Black Stars, some people are calling for Inaki Williams to start from the bench, so Antoine Semenyo starts ahead of him. Given that, with the last 3 or 4 qualifiers, we have seen the impact and the input of Antoine Semenyo. The match against Central African Republic, we saw the input when he came on. The match against Liberia, we saw his input. He's someone who looks like he's hungry. You see, most often you get players in that sort of mood, or you only see this sort of hunger when the player is sitting on the bench. But that notwithstanding, Antoine Semenyo is a fantastic striker by all standards. We've seen his game for Bournemouth. Recently against Liverpool, within 4 minutes, he's done the deed for Bournemouth. I think he brought his form from England to the national team. But then, do you think it's justifiable that people are calling for Inaki Williams to be benched so Inaki Williams gets the nod?
When you have the 2 best strikers in your national team, what they do is to
compete
yourself. Whoever had a chance to, win games. What would have happened if Semenyo did not play in the second half? We would have played draw, and then if God we have. So I think it's a very good idea. The 2 of them are very good. The 2 of them are the best. So if your training season proves to the coach that, hey, let me bench this guy and play this guy, who are we to talk about it? The only thing that we are expecting is to win matches. And they are winning the matches, so I don't think it's necessary for us to talk about it as long as we are winning matches. That's all. Yeah.
But Jerry, what's your take on that?
Well, I think some players are starters, and some players start from the bench. They are very good when they sit at the bench, they read the game, and then when they come in, they make impact. Okay, and looking at these 2 strikers, that is what I've seen about Semenyo. All the matches that Semenyo has made impact, he starts from the bench. I think the match against Liberia, he started the game, and you can clearly see that his impact was not felt on that day, because he lasted almost the entire duration of the game. Okay, so
but in the build up to Mohamed Kudus's goal, he started a whole link up.
Yeah, he started. You know one thing about him. He comes deep into the midfield and because he's a very good ball handler. He knows how to distribute passes. So he's trying to play like Benzema type of strikers. They can't receive the ball, dash, and then they can start. Yeah. So Inaki is not a bad player, but we are making it look like Inaki is bad. But I think the supplies to him does not come. Okay, so you see him as a bad player. So I think we going forward, the coach can still start Inaki, and then they are super subs. Yeah, they are super subs. So
I support that 100%.
They are super subs. So
Jordan Ayew, 92 caps, passes John Painstil to go fourth on Ghana's all-time appearance list, quietly racking up the goals too. So Ghana's most capped ever in terms of players, yes, active and retired. Andre Ayew is on top of the league with 115 appearances for the Black Stars, still active. Asamoah Gyan, 109, retired. Richard Olele Kingston, 93 caps, retired. Jordan Ayew, 92 caps, active. Jordan Ayew, 92 caps, active. John Painstil, Ejako, 91 caps, retired. The Ayew brothers are leaving a legacy in the Ghana Black Stars.
Yeah. You can see.
Or love it, they have steadily written their names in the history books of Ghana.
Yeah.
115 caps.
Yeah.
It's no small feat.
Yeah, I think they've done well, and where they grew up, I think plays a part. Okay, where they grew up, where they started from, plays a part in it. You know, when you're born in France, you can't you can't say I'm 30 years whereby you are 40. You understand? Yeah. So I think they are playing with their real age. Okay, and then they had other opportunities to get into the Black Stars at the early stage or at the early age. I think they came in when it was like 19 or 18 or 19. Yeah. You get it. And his brother also came around that same age. You understand? So they've done well, and then since then they've maintained their commitment to the national team.
Definitely.
Yeah, and I think it's good. They've done well to achieve 90 plus caps. It's not easy. It's not easy. So good ups to them. They've done well.
Brian Shadow, what's your take on that?
They've done well. They have managed to know. I wanted to ask Jordan and Dede Ayew. Okay, let me say Dede Ayew. Is the captain from under 20 or just the national team?
Oh no, he captained.
Under 20.
No, I mean the record.
No. It's just national team.
This is not for captainship. It's
he's asking whether he's the number of times he's featured for the under 20 also plays part or is this for just for the national team?
Okay.
Yeah, it's for the national team.
That's very good. I have nothing to talk about. It's just that.
I mean, he's been there. He's seen it all.
Yeah. So
but there's one young prospect that we have to keep a very close eye on. Enes Nyama. You see, people would like to say, "Are hype?" But then, if there's one thing I believe is, you don't have sense more than the white scout.
No.
Yeah.
There's something about them that I am noticing these days. When they set out a player, there's no way Olympique Lyonnais will pay a club record fee to Nordjylland for a player they don't believe in.
Never.
And Nyama has to be protected.
Sure.
He's very young. He's doing great things in the national team, together with Mohamed Kudus.
Yeah.
Because West Ham fans coming from London to
come
and watch Ghana Black Stars play.
That was unbelievable. I've never heard some before. Maybe it has.
Never.
I was like, whoa.
Never. Even if it has happened, it never made the headlines.
It never made the headlines. But I was there and asking myself, so what is the guy saying
Someone who is yet to play.
No, it tells you how people love their clubs. Okay, how people love their clubs and they cherish the club. Okay, and the support is support.
If and when you make it attractive, people will follow.
Yes,
That's a problem.
please.
If you make
Like
it
my
attractive.
Kotoko, very attractive. You see, I just read it online that Ambro has cancelled their sponsorship deal with
That's the most interesting thing.
Hasofok, and I don't know the sporting company. Maybe Hasofok has to go back to Cantamanto where they used to show their jerseys, and then
Bro, relax.
I think
Who is making your justice for you?
Who is behind?
Kotoko. Kotoko.
Yeah.
I will reveal it
So what's
after.
happening?
You don't know.
Okay. That makes sense. Let's jump straight into my next news. Black Stars start the 2026 World Cup qualifiers by hosting Madagascar at home and then traveling to Comoros from 13th to 21st November 2023. In the next round, we'll have an away match against Mali and a home match against Central African Republic again. Here's our schedule for the qualifiers. So from the 13th for the 13th to the 21st of November, Ghana, Madagascar, Comoros versus Ghana, away. From the 3rd and 11th of June 2024, Mali at home versus Ghana. And then from the 3rd to the 11th, same way, it's Ghana at home versus Central African Republic again. I have a problem with the Central African Republic team, but I will come after I'm done. 17th to the 25th, Ghana at home versus Chad, then Ghana away at Madagascar. 1st to 9th September, Ghana away to Chad, then Ghana at home versus Mali. 16th from the 6th to the 14th of October 2025. That's how long it's going to run for. Central African Republic at home versus Ghana. Then our last match, Comoros, will be at home.
That's when we need 3 points to qualify.
That is where we bring out our calculators. That is when we pray for somebody to die. For somebody to rise.
Oh my God.
So FIFA World Cup 2026 qualifies. Your group stages, your matches and everything are out. Brought to you kind courtesy of Studios 2 Television. I have a problem with this list because we have a lot of unfinished business with some of the teams on this list, especially Comoros.
I was about to ask, why Comoros and then...
it was a ballot. It was a ballot and then they keep appearing. Yes, it's telling you, let me tell you something. If you repeatedly have a dream, okay, like you dream and then the next day you dream about it the same day, it's telling you that you have to deal with it. And that is what it's telling us. We have to deal with them.
My next fear in this group, people might ask, Grandmaster, why are you not worried about Mali?
No,
I mean,
Mali is not a team that we should be worried about.
It's a team
Comoros and then Madagascar.
It's a team we have to be worried about.
It's a team.
I know it's a team to worry about, but they are not the team that...
Mali is playing very well nowadays.
They are playing very well. But
Now,
Comoros,
they can worry us.
they are worried.
They can worry us, but we have to be worried of Mali. Mali nowadays have fantastic team. Okay.
I mean, if you watch them doing the African Cup qualifiers, whilst you were struggling to find goals, they were winning 4.
They were winning 4 and
it's not like they were playing against cheap sides. You understand?
You know why I'm saying this? When Mali and Ghana are playing, you realize that they are playing professional football. They open the match, they all play, whoever wins.
So some of the top stars.
But Comoros and Madagascar, you are talking about.
We have Comoros, Madagascar, and Chad.
They don't play open game. They play defensive and they
sit back.
Attack. That's the problem I have with these two teams.
Yves
They
Bissouma.
are very dangerous.
Yeah.
And they are midfield and then they're attacking are very sharp.
These are some of the top names for Mali. Bissouma.
Who plays for?
You know. Stop mentioning them. The names.
I'm not mentioning the names. I'm telling you who can do damage to your national team.
I know, but
because you know
when a team like Mali is playing Ghana, they give us the respect.
That is what you
That is what
from time immemorial.
But Madagascar want to prove to the world that they are better.
From time immemorial, we have proven ourselves that we are a midfield team.
Yeah.
But this is the occasion they have a better midfield than our midfield. If we are being honest.
Currently.
Yes. If we are being honest.
On paper.
Because on paper.
Yes.
Abdullah,
I don't play with paper. Football is
Yes.
It has been proven.
Yes.
You are a team that is struggling to find goals, and they are scoring goals for fun.
Yeah, you know.
Listen. Mali, you are talking about.
You know,
Mali. When they are playing with Ghana, they open. We all play. But Comoros and this Madagascar will play defensive game, and then they play counter attack. Our last game, qualified game between Ghana and the Republic.
What Republic? Central Africa.
Central Republic.
They came with a game plan.
Yes, because they don't have
the players to
open.
Yeah.
That's
You
the
know,
problem Chelsea are facing
Mali.
now.
We are not
Any team are playing defensive. So counter attack. West Ham.
We are not playing. We are not talking about Chelsea now. We are talking about.
It's very painful. Open the game, let's play.
You know, Mali has a very good squad, a very young squad, which on any good day can cause trouble. But you know, this World Cup qualifying series is played with a little bit of experience. Okay, you know, Mali has never qualified for the World Cup before. We've met them, I think, in 2010 we're in the same group. We took 6 points from them. Okay. You see, so this World Cup.
The last time we played them was October 2020.
Yeah, they defeated.
We lost 3-0.
We're still building our team. That there was Akuno's time.
You are still building now.
Yeah, we are still building. See.
You have been building from time immemorial. I don't know if you've lost the Macy's or your captain.
The good thing is that thing is for us that before we play them, we've played a couple of matches. Even the African Cup. It will be after the African Cup. Right, it's somewhere next year June.
Yes, of course.
So before that, we've at least have a fair idea of what the team is. And you see, in our defensive department, I think by then Salisu, Tariq will be back. Okay, we may have some new additions to the team. Probably some new additions will come to the team. We may retire some of them. Okay. Yes. Oh, why look at me? I said
you want to ask if you are part of the board. That's what I was.
No, I'm speaking into the future. As a seer.
You are speaking to the board.
That we will retire some of them, bring in young boys who can do the job. So by then, but our problem is Comoros and Central Africa. They are going to worry us.
You see,
very bad.
You see,
yes. We don't. This World Cup, we don't need go away and play draw we need point.
This is the template I would like the Ghana national team to use. The teams that are believed to want to give you competitions, when you meet them, annihilate them.
Yes.
If you give a team like Mali the chance to play you about, those other ones who luckily got the points from you at the African you know, when you meet a team like Mali, in the back of people's mind, Mali, let's watch this game very well. On paper, people are thinking Mali would give Ghana.
Mali would give them, yes.
So just imagine Black Star meets Ghana and we give them 4-0.
Yeah.
What sort of signal do you think we send to other countries?
They will shake.
But definitely will shake them.
You see, when you are motivating or you are advising your players in the dressing room, that's the same thing your opponent are also doing.
Of course.
So those motivation do not work, or doing calculation in the dressing room would not work. Please go and kill them and come.
That's all.
To go and kill them.
Yeah.
Because you're higher
your motivation and your calculation and all those things will not work.
And Comoros maltreated us.
They maltreated us how?
We needed to score them to go through.
They didn't maltreat you.
So they didn't maltreat
what
you.
do
They didn't maltreat you.
When you win that match against Ghana, you will not qualify. So why are you doing that?
They qualified. They qualified to the next stage.
What kind of group me? What she go group me? What kind of group nimu?
We came out
from the group stages.
We came out from the group stages.
That was what?
That was last 2 years.
Yes.
Last 2 years.
For the World Cup.
The African Cup.
Oh, okay.
When they defeated us 3-2.
Okay.
Painful defeat. So it's a revenge time. We need to take 6 points from them. Take 6 points from Central African Republic.
And they are
take
the second match, and we are going away.
Yeah, take 6 points from how do you call it? Chad. Then you manage either a draw with how do you call it? Mali. Away. And then win here. That's all.
You are calculating.
No. You see, you should have a plan.
No.
You should have a plan.
Because we are quite fortunate. Our second match will be versus Mali at home. Match, yes. We'll play them away first.
Then second.
Play them at home.
So you should take at least within these 2 matches, 6 points. You take 4 points. You are good to go.
Take it to Kumasi. Kumasi is the
but do you think who is going to play it now?
Oh, but you are not part of the GFS.
No. Like we will protest. We will protest.
You and
Us.
Ghana do protest.
We will do a protest against
Okay,
it.
so let's move away from the Black Stars. Let's jump to the camp of Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
Former Chelsea player.
Ex-Chelsea player Ruben Loftus-Cheek has spoken about his role at Chelsea. I have played in many roles throughout my career. In the last 2 years, mostly in the defensive position, and it wasn't natural for me. I have always liked having the ball at my feet, having the freedom to create, to be decisive. I couldn't do that in the last 2 seasons. That way of playing didn't make me happy. Now I play in a position where I have more freedom, so I feel good. Ruben Loftus-Cheek has been a fantastic player for AC Milan this season. I don't know if you followed the Scudetto, the Italian Serie A. He's been a revelation for AC Milan to the extent that the players fight among themselves. They fight among themselves when the coach wants to substitute him. That's how good he has been for AC Milan.
Wow.
Olivier Giroud, Rafael Leao, they are questioning the coach. Oh, you know, in a match that they are leading, in a match that Ruben Loftus-Cheek has a yellow card, that any rough tackle would have ended a red card, the players were insisting on the coach letting him play. I sit down quietly and ask myself, why do some coaches do this thing? We sat on the same platform and I asked why Mauricio Pochettino this season continuously like to play players out of position. Then you ask yourself, is it that the players are too afraid to speak up? Because I believe if you put me in a position I don't find myself comfortable, I should be able to tell you, coach, position the position I find myself in, I'm not enjoying my role. Players always have to move from club to go to the other clubs. Then now they grant press conference, they grant interviews, then they are telling you they were being played out of position. Why is this thing a continuously something that is happening? It's something that is happening. I don't understand why continuously players are being played out of position. Then they leave your club, they go to the next club. Because I have been following Loftus-Cheek very well. I've been following AC Milan from pre-season because I feel like Loftus-Cheek was manhandled at Chelsea. When he came back from injury, we couldn't really fuel him into the team. Today he's on the defense, tomorrow he's on the wings, today he's on the midfield. I don't know. But the guy himself is an attacker. Let me put it this way for it to sound right. Why do Chelsea continuously want to play players out of their position?
When you watch Chelsea's players, most of the Chelsea players from the academy to the big team, they are all midfielders. Watch very careful. When you watch Chelsea players, most of them are midfielders. So when you have someone like Hazard, Lampard, Ramirez, and all that, and you bench Loftus-Cheek, no, he will get mad, but you can't compare yourself to them. You understand? So what do? They play you away from your position so that you have a playing time. If you think it's not good for you, ask for transfer and then go. That's it. Because when you want to wait, okay, let's say you want to wait for maybe Hazard or whoever wants should get injured before you get playing time. It's maybe who at the bunny and watches to turn players that need to go outside and play very well, because we have better midfielders than you on the pitch. If you were to be a better, you would have been on the foot in the first level. So request for transfer. Oh, go and play for where you think you'll be better. And the AC is better, so just keep quiet and play your ball. What kind of rubbish talk is that? Out of position. And could you compare yourself to those players? Did you did compare, and you were not matched. Tell me now what horrible. Big players were there. Big midfielders, and you are midfielder. So you have to say, okay, let's say you want me to bench Kante or the City player, the player we sold to City, Kovacic, and then play you. It's not going to be possible.
Not possible, yeah.
So let me interject. You sold Kante, you sold Kovacic. Why didn't you retain him?
That moment he requested for.
You know.
Even that we have a new owner.
Yeah.
So the owner said, okay, fine, I want to.
The projects they were trying to
yes,
build, I think it was.
You
see,
which kind of project?
You see, Chick was given a chance, but he didn't improve himself. And at that time, what
you played him out of position. For
I'm coming. What Richardo is saying, at that time, the midfielders they were having, he couldn't match them. You understand? So what the coaches normally do, they see you as a good player, so they will play you out of position. You see, any good player, any good player. That is why sometimes I don't believe when a player say I play only one position. Then you're not a footballer. You see, you should be.
No.
No.
When you are number 10, that's where you play anywhere. But there are players.
I'm coming. If you're a defender, okay. If you're a defender, you should be able to play central defense or maybe left back or right back.
You can't.
Oh no.
There are players. Who are only.
No, you see, good. It will get to a time, your position. You may have like 3 or 4.
That's where you get error. That is where they push you.
So when they shift you to a certain position around your
you may have errors.
You should be able to adjust.
As
you understand?
As we speak now, AC Milan are unbeaten. Chelsea are still.
Yes, AC Milan are playing in Syria.
That is because of
a little thing. That is why they are unbeaten.
Of course.
Oh, please. And they are playing in where they are.
Assume whether you people like him, you don't like him. Makan, me nyam manifest.
How many goals has he scored so far?
He scored 1 goal.
And you are telling me that
how many goals has your striker scored?
1.
1.5.
1.5.
He scored and they gave an assist.
Also 1.5.
Exactly. The season is still young. The season is still young.
The season is still young, but your mistakes are there.
We are correct. The mistakes have been corrected during the international break, and we are coming on Saturday to my friend.
I feel Meli.
We have Bournemouth, and we are going to teach them a lesson. Easy.
I got today's
official and confirmed. Olympique Lyon part ways with Laurent Blanc. It's over. And then I go to my next news straight away. Fabio Grosso to Olympique Lyon as new head coach. Here we go. Agreement in place tonight. Now waiting to prepare documents, formal details, and to get signed. John Textor wants Grosso as surprise candidate. First call by Hugo Goulimet. And now almost done. Fabio Grosso. Laurent Blanc. What is happening to that man? Laurent Blanc.
Coaches are hired and fired, so it's not news. When a coach is fired, it's not news. You understand? And I think it was because they lost. They lost, over the week. I think before the international break, they lost like 3-1 or 3-1 to Paris. Yeah, I think maybe that cost is sacked. But that is their business and that's their job. They hire you, they fire you. Look. He was a fantastic player in his playing days. You know, he was playing for France.
Of course.
Yeah, he was a good defender. He was a very good defender in his playing days. But you see, sometimes those who were playing very good football cannot transfer that into coaching. You see, so it's like that. Maybe you find a team.
I mean,
and Grusso is also a good coach.
Of course.
He's a good coach, which I think he can do something.
There are a lot of questions to be asked before we start judging.
No, there may be internal issues where we have no info about. You get it? Yeah. Maybe it's not only based on performance.
Maybe his salary are too high for the team to afford. No. Yeah, maybe the team the players want to punish him so that he's arrogant or whatever.
No, this was never the case. Four matches played.
Yeah, I think it's based on performance.
And you think that's the issue?
Of course, lose.
Lose.
Oh no, see our league, you know.
And Lyon is not a small team.
Of course, I grew up as a and if you watch the amount of signings they've done,
they've done it. They even signed our own Nyama. You get it? So they say whom match is given, match is expected.
And you are losing.
And you are not. We are expecting.
But did we even check the team that
he played? Oh yeah, that one doesn't matter.
Montpellier.
He played one. Montpellier. He played
4-1. PSG 4-1.
4-1.
Strasbourg 2-1. Then you play 0-0 with Nice.
So it's not impressive.
Now in Crawford now only omo boni nyina no omo that was what I see no. So I said when we age mates but no omo shot 4. People who you are fighting relegation with them, they are scoring you 4.
4. Wow.
Okay.
So it's justifiable.
Yeah.
Fabio Grosso, old dog for the Italian national team.
Yeah.
Very young, energetic.
Of course, 45 years.
Yeah. I think he can do the job.
Oh, very easy.
Not.
Yeah, you know, countries with best coaches, Italians are part.
Of course.
If you take out Spain, I think the next is Italy.
Oh no, Italy. Most of them are Italy.
No, I think now I'm talking about now. Now Spain is on top.
Yeah.
Yes, and followed by Italy. I don't know who is last, but I think England.
What?
I don't think who is last, but I think it's England.
Coming from the academies of Juventus, it's coming a long way.
Yes, he's coming a long way.
To a very, very funny team. No disrespect to the team. Frosinone Calcio. That's the name of his last club. Yes. The pronunciation, yes. Frosinone. It's a professional Italian club based in Frosinone, Lazio.
So it means that they are coming to build a future.
Yes. So he's the one for the future according to Olympique Lyon.
Yeah.
So let's see how Grosso performs in his new challenge.
It may take time. Let's hope that he doesn't take Lyon to relegation.
And you're not start here. Let's jump to our next news.
4 matches.
Let's not start here.
Not start here.
When I'm coming.
Grand Port and Bossy and you're at Chelsea.
When Potter came, were I think 6 or something.
Yes.
He nearly took us to
nearly, but he did not.
The best FIFA official nominees.
Yeah.
The best FIFA official nominees. Before I come back to this news, there is this news trending online. I'll share this with you before I come back to the best FIFA nominees. So, journalist is asking Kevin De Bruyne a question. Kevin, who do you think should win the Ballon d'Or this year? Haaland or Messi? He said, Erling, without a doubt. Journalist. But Messi won the World Cup. Kevin De Bruyne. In 2010, Iniesta became the world champion, giving the title to his country with a goal and did not win the Ballon d'Or. Journalist. But in 2010, Messi scored more goals than Iniesta. Kevin De Bruyne, you're absolutely right. So this year belongs to Haaland, who has scored more goals than Messi. Without a doubt, Lionel Messi has been the best player in the world for some time now. But then if you ask me who the world best is, on my personal opinion, I think it's Erling Haaland. The young chap has been fantastic. The year under review, the sort of heights he's taking Manchester City. Anytime an argument pops up and you tell me Lionel Messi won the World Cup, so he deserves the Ballon d'Or, it will start a debate that the world is not ready for. Because we've seen on countless occasions, players have won the World Cup. We can date back and go back to Wesley Sneijder. When he won the Champions League, he won the best player, he won to the World Cup, and Lionel Messi won the World Cup on merit of goals. So how come the story is changing now to favor Lionel Messi, some way, somehow? Because every time the argument pops up and you say Erling Haaland has scored more goals than Lionel Messi. Now Messi won the World Cup. So why is the World Cup conversation all of a sudden very relevant in this issue?
But mostly when you check the Ballon d'Or, they don't add World Cup to. I think half of World Cup does not contribute.
He plays in the MLS.
No,
nobody even watches the MLS.
Yes. When you watch,
I don't watch. I don't watch
the achievement or wherever you do in World Cup.
You see, I like us to be honest. I like us to be very honest as football pundits.
Yes.
Up until Lionel Messi started playing the MLS, how many people watched the MLS? Up until Cristiano Ronaldo went to the Saudi Pro League, how many people watched the Saudi Pro League?
Yeah, they are watching.
You understand?
More than the MLS.
Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo undoubtedly have influenced the Saudi Pro League and the MLS.
Yes.
But then, to tell us he scores beautiful goals in the MLS, I mean, it's a joke. We know these keepers, and we've seen some of their performances. And some of these goals, when you watch the goal king chart across Europe,
but
some teams have to score 3-4 goals before it matches the one goal in Europe. If you are watching the goal king tally in Europe, some of the clubs you have to score 3 goals before it's counted as one in Europe. You understand? So if you are talking about World Cup, I think you shouldn't be.
Yeah, we are talking about the year in review.
The
Right?
year in review.
Yes.
Erling Haaland has had a fantastic year.
You know what? To adjudge as a best player, okay, it's not only the goals that you will score.
All of a sudden.
No, I'm coming. I'll come to you.
Okay.
It's not only about the goals. You can score 100 goals. How many have you assisted? Okay. What is your contribution to the team?
Okay.
Look at Haaland. Okay. Haaland is a direct player. When we say direct player, a player who cannot dribble 1 or 2 and then aside all his goals are through passes. And then he scores through passes and then he scores. You see, his contribution to the team it's not much.
What happened?
You understand?
What happened if you give me assist and I do not score?
And I miss it.
What happened if you
please
give me
let me
assist
land
and I do not score?
Can you tell me? Let me land. You see, City has been playing this way throughout. Okay, now let's look at the argument of Messi. Okay, Messi when he was in PSG, look at his contribution to PSG. It was fantastic. Yes, don't look at me like that. He was fantastic.
And what did he achieve for them at the Champions League?
They won the league.
It wasn't fantastic.
They have been
They were winning the league
back to back before
without winning the Champions League.
Yes.
In your first there,
I'm coming.
You could not win the Champions
City
League.
was winning the league before.
But the Champions League eluded them.
But Haaland came and won Champions League.
They were going to win it. Even Haaland was the honor. They were going to win.
That's why we said
now I'm coming. Now, look at Messi's contribution to Argentina's national team during the World Cup.
Okay.
Fantastic. The guy was carrying the team on his shoulders. Fantastic leadership. Great goals being scored. How many goals has Haaland scored at the World Cup? How many times has he even played at the World Cup? Has he even qualified his team? You see, there are a lot of things you have to look at. You don't just look at the goals that Haaland is scoring. What you
are looking at will not favor Messi to win the Ballon d'Or.
It will favor. No, I'm telling you. See, I'm asking you. Go and check the year under review.
Okay,
how many assists?
This is the stats.
I'm coming.
I'm giving you the stats to end this conversation.
Yeah.
Lionel Messi, 53 games.
Yes.
Erling Haaland, 55 games.
Okay.
Goals, all-round contribution in goals, 37 goals from Lionel Messi, 53 goals from Erling Haaland, 25 assists from Lionel Messi, 9 assists from Erling Haaland.
You are telling me this
Individual honest.
You see? No, they don't think they don't come there. It's okay. Stop there. You see the assist? You see the assist?
You see the goals?
You see the goal?
No, I'm telling you. See, I'm coming on. Oh, but let me tell you something. See, if you study the City team, even you, who retired 5 years ago, who can score goals? If I put you in the City team as a striker, you will score 20 goals. Ask me why. Ask me why, then I'll tell you why.
They are good midfielders.
Yes, they are creative midfielders, and that is what we need. You understand? You see, the year that Iniesta
you give me the assist that I could not score. Like how do you call it? Torres. You give Torres 10 assists. One.
We are not talking about Torres here. You see,
we are talking about
the year there was a year, I think in 2010. Go and check the statistics. Assists that Messi gave and the goals that he scored. It wasn't only the goals that he scored though. His assist and contribution
at which
how do you call it?
At which
in Barca.
Since Messi started playing football, he was winning the golden boot.
Not all. Ronaldo
listen, guys. I can tell you without a doubt, with all these arguments, everything is looking like the award wants to be shifted to Lionel Messi because
he deserves it. He deserves it.
Football is all about goals.
Oh, it's all about goals. Who will bring you the ball to score?
Let
me tell you this. You see, last who won the Ballon d'Or last year? Who won the Ballon d'Or last year? Who won it last year?
La Messi.
No.
Luka Modric.
No, La Messi.
The last Ballon d'Or.
Messi.
Benzema. Now look at Benzema's contribution to. Look at his play, assists and goals. How many assists has? You scored 50 something goals, and then you giving only 9 assists.
So what?
Meaning they are cooking for you.
They are cooking.
You are not cooking. You are not
preparing anything. They are cooking and he's scoring. So what about if you cook for me and I could not score?
He can go for history.
And let me tell you something.
He can make history of scoring the highest goals. But with this you can't win Ballon d'Or.
Most of the
the year. Let me tell you something. The year that this guy won the Ballon d'Or. What's the name? Oponwia won the Ballon d'Or. You know Oponwia, he never qualified his team to the World Cup. You know that. His team has played, Liberia has played, I think, twice in the African Cup, and I think that year he qualified them too. But you looked at
when you want the Ballon d'Or, when you want the Ballon d'Or do not.
We're talking about the year in review. See, Oponwia. After that you can watch Oponwia's highlights. Oponwia can pick a ball from his pool, dribble. And then score.
Now Lionel Messi has fewer goals, all of a sudden goals are used.
I'm not saying that the goals are not needed though. But aside from the goals,
individual
look at your confidence.
He has taken everything.
What did I say? No?
Watch Champions League, watch Premier League, watch FA, watch
Super Cup now.
So what are you comparing?
I don't got to
what are you comparing?
Let me cassette. You see,
even if this conversation, it should be between Erling Haaland and Kylian Mbappe.
Yes.
Because World Cup now, Momo can Kasano, or Messi World Cup.
Why?
Goals, Oguano. Oguano. Goalkeeper World Cup.
Yes, but one about second.
What
about second? Look at the assist he gave at the World Cup. Look at the goals that helped this team. The year, how do you call it? Modric won the Ballon d'Or.
It was the Champions League. It wasn't.
Come in, please. Who won the best player in the World Cup?
Modric.
No.
Messi.
Messi.
Best player.
Whether it's Allo or it's you understand? The guy until he says I'm not playing football, he's on top.
So
they should give it to him. He deserves it.
Now I understand you.
Let's go.
That's a fact.
Let's go for the best FIFA official nominees. Julian Alvarez, Marcelo Brozovic, Kevin De Bruyne, Ilkay Gundogan, Erling Haaland, the best. Rodri.
Why have they written the best there? Or you added the best?
Players.
No, have they written the best there? You added the best.
You and I know he's the best.
So he's clear. He tells me where you are coming from. Yeah, you are a Haaland fan. Me, not I'm a Messi fan.
Oh, Chiva Kabachelia.
You are.
Kylian Mbappe. Lionel Messi. Victor.
No, I disagree. In fact, I disagree with you.
You want me to mention the name again?
Oh no. You see.
Messi.
Victor Osimhen, our Nigerian brother, making African proud.
Wow.
Declan Rice. Bernardo Silva. Okay, so from there, let me move straight to the best FIFA coach nominees. Pep Guardiola, Simeone Inzaghi, Ange Postecoglou, Luciano Spalletti, Xavi Hernandez. It goes on and on and on and on and on. And it's getting exciting. We are getting whole different opinions. People are sharing their opinions. Some people are not happy at all. But let me finish this with this. The best FIFA goalkeeper nominees. Yacine Bonono, our Moroccan brother.
Yeah.
Thibaut Courtois. Ederson. Andre Onana, our Cameroonian brother. Marc-Andre Ter Stegen. But we all know who wins this.
Who? Who wins?
You don't know who will win this.
Me, I don't know.
If you are asking me,
yes.
Undoubtedly, on the pitch and on paper, Yacine Bonono should win this.
Why?
Because he took Morocco to the third playoffs.
Okay, that's good.
He won with Sevilla at the UEFA League.
Okay.
He went to the Super Cup. He placed second.
Okay.
Everything on paper shows that Yacine Bonono is ahead of all these goalkeepers, with the exception of maybe Ederson, who has also done his bit with Manchester City, and maybe Andre Onana.
Anderson will win the match. He will win. Anderson. Because he has won the Champions.
But we saw the Brazilian national team at the World Cup.
No, I'm coming.
No.
I'm coming. Let me tell you something.
That's what I was saying. That the World Cup is.
You see, it's not part of
It's part.
It's
not.
all of a sudden.
Not even a half.
Let me tell you.
Not even
Let
a
me tell
half.
you.
Let him laugh.
Edison has done well. Fantastic.
Okay.
Check the Champions League. Then he
Okay.
played. How many clean sheets?
Thank you very much.
How many
On
clean
this
sheets?
note, I'll end this conversation.
How many clean
I've
sheets?
done well in the Champions League. Check the clean sheet.
And you
But when the
are talking about World Cup. Massa. Now we are.
Yes.
Check. No, I'm telling you that. I'm trying to tell you that it's not only about the trophies but the clean sheets, the assists.
He wants to tell you that it's not about World Cup only. Tell him that. Tell him. I order you to tell him.
Are you in my mind? Look at him.
I order you to tell him that.
What should I tell him? You
it's
understand?
not about World Cup.
So
This Ballon d'Or, World Cup is not contributing even half.
They for cancel them.
Yeah, it's not. See,
if
contributing.
Messi wins the last
so if you win World Cup, you are not.
you know. Let me tell you.
Yacine Bono in post. They won clean sheet against Belgium, clean sheet against Spain, clean sheet against Portugal.
Bro, the World Cup will not come.
If the World Cup does not come in play, if the World Cup cannot come in play, then he doesn't deserve
and the
to
league
win.
favor
Then
him.
you have to
He
give it
won
to-
in Europe.
Then he has.
won in Europe.
He had a chance.
Then if you are talking about the Champions League and that, then
But he had a chance. But
Onana has a
watch Anderson won the Champions League, won the league, won everything. Played in the World Cup. The World Cup, I will see it and see it.
He didn't play. He played only one match.
World Cup
He played
is
one
not
match.
Yeah, and I'm telling you that, and I'm telling you right now that World Cup is not contributing
Okay.
anything in the Ballon
All
d'Or.
right. Ballon d'Or, they should give it to Haaland.
They will give it to him.
FIFA
Not
best,
they should give
Messi.
it.
Okay, no, you can take it. You people can take the Ballon d'Or. We will give the FIFA best. Now the FIFA
The
best.
people best they are taking it.
Who has taken it?
Haaland.
Haaland taken it. When?
I see what I found in that.
What did that?
When?
Who says that? Who says that?
They will not give FIFA award. It's European.
It's a no contest.
It's a no contest.
Yes, Wafa.
Do you have a vote?
Let's wait. When is the date?
FIFA that is organizing World Cup, and you are telling me that no one can World Cup, never be FIFA best. What are you telling me? Or any team, or
It's been wonderful. It's been educative. This is what V.A.R Sports Extra offers you. Fantastic football minds. We sit and we discuss footballing issues. Yes. I hope you had fun because I've had an exciting time on this very episode. Keep it locked on here. Don't forget, subscribe. We need your subscription. After you do that, press the bell the school bell, press them. So say every time we go put out great content like this, it will reach your doorsteps. And then after you do that, don't forget to tell a friend that they should spread the gospel according to Studios 2 TV. This will be the place where they give you exciting news, yes, when it comes to entertainment, socio-economic issues, love and relationship tips, yes, where they take you free for here. When it comes to sports, I know they're main share. I appreciate you all. Continue to help this channel grow because together we can build a better future. Keep it locked on here and don't forget, like I always tell you, it's just a bad day, not a bad life. Remember to be a blessing in somebody's life.
Good one! Breakthrough for Manchester City! One man's missile ball coming up with smiling. Oh! Just slipped!
Studios 2 TV. The truth is here, in your eyes.